Speaking of things. What is it?
Are you not sure what we're doing?
Tell them what it's about.
It's going to be about some things.
Oh.
Okay, let's just roll the episode.
Got it.
We're here in your ears. Let it go. Ready? That's the sound that we make every episode. Get your beer juice. Welcome, Dave.
Welcome, Tim.
I'm going to take a sip of this here beer.
Me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're driving, please enjoy a nice cold beverage of alcohol. Don't do that. That was a disclaimer. Our lawyers just knocked on the door and said, take that back immediately. We'll fix that in editing. How's it going, man?
Good. I just
you got
into
scared.
the mic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Who put the mic there?
I'm used to it on my right. Now it's on my left.
It's so confusing.
Speaking of right and
we switched
left.
up the studio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. You're showing off your right and left.
Yeah. Speaking of things.
All right. Show off.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are you bi listening?
I am by listening as in two ears?
Yeah. You listen with both ears.
I guess I can't get around that, can I? I mean, if I put my finger in one ear, I guess I'm uni-listening.
Do you think most of our viewers are bi listeners?
I would say most of them are bi listeners.
Yeah. Probably big in the bi listener community.
I imagine they identify as bi listeners. That's, I can't make the assumption, but I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But then I just assumed. Who knows? What am I saying? What are you saying? Where are you going with this?
I was, just of one day, I was like, why don't we just say bi listening? Like, you're the person you live with,
right?
Teaches kids.
Yeah.
They always say, listen with your ears.
Yeah.
Hey, we need you to be bi listeners.
We never specify how many ears to listen with.
Exactly.
We do say ears plural.
True.
The assumption is if you have two ears,
use them both. Bi listening.
Go back and listen to a very old episode where Dave's mama bought him a second ear.
One ear.
A whole one ear. Speaking of bi ears, did you use your ears to listen live to Taylor Swift?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You were on, what is it, the Eras? Whatever, I don't know.
The Eras tour.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Your ears and your eyeballs witnessed it. Your ears heard it firsthand. First ear. Where did you go again?
Miami.
Freaking Miami.
Yeah. And I will say, like, this was the first concert where I had to use earplugs because it was so loud.
No shit.
I mean, even the speakers were so loud. If I didn't have earplugs in, I couldn't understand the music.
Wait, was it loud because of the screaming, everyone screaming?
It was that, and just they had the volume so loud.
To get over top of the crowd noise.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. So you're a Swiftie now.
Well, I went to a Taylor Swift concert.
As a Swiftie. So you, did you bedazzle yourself?
I did not. No.
Why, someone did it for you?
No. That could have been fun.
You do you, man.
Funny thing, though. So it was a very quick trip down to Miami. I should say I took my goddaughter.
Oh, okay. That was your excuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we're down there, and we got there the morning of, and they were hanging out in the pool, hopping back and forth between the hot tub and the pool.
Mm-hmm.
The pool was very cold. It was very windy that day. And these two women were in the hot tub, and we were, just chatting with them, making nice conversation. And they had mentioned that they didn't bring their daughters because it was too expensive, and they were only 9 years old. Which is ironically the same age as my goddaughter. But they had mentioned like partying and everything. And then they were in the pool, and they came over, they back over, and it's kind of hard to hear the hot tub, everything going.
Oh, yeah.
That was my impression of a hot tub.
God, that was really good. I thought I was in a hot tub. That was freakishly good.
Thank you.
Woo.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
I actually started sweating. It was so damn hot.
And the one woman says to me, hey, would you buy me a wine? But I can't hear because the bubbles and everything are so loud. So I said, what did you say? And she's like, will you buy me a wine? And I was like, yeah, sure. No problem. I'll buy you a wine. Like, I don't care. And then her other friend starts laughing. And her friend's like, she didn't say wine. And I was like, oh, what did she say? I can't hear.
Right.
She's like, weed. She wants to know if you have any weed.
I was like, well, either one is interesting. Wait, just you in the hot tub?
Yeah. I think I was just hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did she segue into that?
Well, she just walked over and asked, and I was like, oh, no, sorry, I don't have any weed. And but I was like, this is Florida. I'm sure you could buy it anywhere.
True.
And they were like, actually, you can't.
Really?
Yeah, you have to have a card.
Yeah.
They didn't have a card.
But did you just look high as a kite at that point? And she thought, this guy's probably got it.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you got any?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, so that's my Miami story.
Wow. Interesting. Just that's there's an assumption there. There's an assumption like,
yeah,
he's probably got it.
Yeah, like in a hot tub, I just got weed in my pocket.
You know, I'm glad you asked. I'm in a hot tub. That's usually where I keep it. Okay, so you let her down. Did she just immediately walk away and ask another person?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
They did leave. So
They were
did.
done with you at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. You did the Swiftie thing.
Yeah.
And your niece was, niece?
The niece and goddaughter.
Was her head exploding with excitement?
She had a blast. A lot of fun.
Wow. You
Yeah.
did it.
Mm-hmm.
You said you want to do it because it was sort of a historical thing. Like
Absolutely. I mean, bigger than, I think it's the biggest music event that's ever taken place.
it's freaking up there. It was what, $1 billion some dollars?
$2 billion.
Fucking
Yeah.
$2 billion.
Yeah.
Taylor, if you're listening, I just need a tiny percentage of that.
Yeah.
You'll never notice it's gone. Just kick a little my way, please.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know nothing about her.
Mm-hmm.
Was it an amazing performance?
Oh yeah, it was amazing that and it rained for like an hour and a half of the 3-hour concert and just
it was outdoors.
didn't slow her down. Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's Miami? It was hot.
Yeah, it was pretty warm.
So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But she's in the rain too?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, she was soaked.
She didn't give a shit. You know the money she's making?
Yeah. But it was really, really a great concert.
That is wild. You did it. And the tour's over.
It is.
Poor girl's got to find a part-time job somewhere and
Yeah.
make ends meet.
Hopefully she get a gig somewhere.
I can talk to her. Maybe she can open for my band. My
Hey,
music band.
It's an idea. Music band.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll have her people call mine.
But anything else?
No, I'm just glad you had your Swiftie moment. It worked out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, other interesting things that have happened to me. Got a concussion last week.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wait, for real? Last week?
Yeah.
And you drove today?
Oh, yeah. Well, my car drove.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah. Yep. So,
Really? How'd you get a concussion?
it was in my head.
Well, that's called where. That's
I was,
where you got a
yeah.
concussion.
I was running
I was running.
along the harbor in Baltimore, and
Somebody hit you in the head with a bat.
which is more likely to happen. But the bricks, I guess, were uneven, and I just fell.
You've pounded the pavement with your head.
So my head never actually hit the ground, but I jolted so hard, I think got a concussion.
Well, what hit first?
Other parts of my body. I think, I don't know if my elbow hit or my knee hit.
Wouldn't you
or
know
my
if you
hip.
looked at your elbow or had pain?
Well, they all hurt.
Everything hurts.
Everything hurts.
Ah, yes.
And then I went to get up. And I was like, oh, this isn't happening.
Like the world was spinning?
No, I just couldn't get up.
Just physically incapable of lifting your body off the ground.
The good thing, though, was it was at night and really cold, so there weren't a lot of people around to help me.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
Yeah, so I just stayed on the ground for maybe 60 to 90 seconds, and I started trying to stretch while I was on the ground.
Working it out.
Yeah, working it out. And then I got up and finished my run. But the next day, like I felt woozy. The next day I was feeling woozy. And so I decided, I should probably call the doctor. And so got a virtual appointment, which is the best thing to do,
When they need to assess your body.
Yeah. And really, I know, like, there's nothing they can do. I just want to, like, be on the lookout for other signs. Like, and I thought I was probably doing okay because, spoiler alert, I did wake up after sleeping that morning.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I didn't. Sorry. So I was just like,
what is the one rule they say not to do? Fall asleep after you get a concussion. You're supposed to stay awake.
yeah, but I was tired. I had to work the next day.
You could have done the forever sleep, though.
Well, then, it would have been confirmed a concussion then. So I was just like, I want to know what are some other things to look out for. And, they told me, confusion, other stuff. And they were like, just take it easy for the next couple of days. Don't do anything. So cool. So I went to pickleball that night.
No, for real.
Oh, yeah.
That night?
Yeah, well, I signed up. I wanted to
What
see
is
my
wrong
friends.
with you? You are delusional and confused.
So I went to pickleball that night.
Alrighty then.
And then went for a run.
Oh my God, dude.
And
You're doing everything you're not supposed to.
I had things to do.
Oh my God,
can't
as
let
your
a
brain
little-
is swelling.
Can't let a little brain bruise slow you down. And so going on through the night, I'm playing pickleball. And then it hits me, like, after 2 hours of playing, I've been calling this guy by the wrong name the whole night.
It hits you just like your head hit the freaking ground.
Yeah. And I was like, he never corrected me. Like, I know him. I play with him all the time. And he never corrected me on his name. But it hits me like, shit, I thought,
Yeah.
but he had left.
He
So now-
left
Yeah, he had left.
when you realized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I've been calling Rich Bob all night.
So now you pissed him off.
I don't think I pissed him off. I'm like, why didn't he tell me his name was Rich? And then, like, I feel so bad. I haven't seen him since. I'm like, I gotta tell you, like, I was calling you the wrong name because, like, my brain wasn't working.
Everything about your approach to handling that situation is awful. I just want to let you know. And you're tangentially involved in the medical world in some respects. So you should at least have...
That's for the last decade.
Well, you should at least have some semblance of understanding. Well, maybe your judgment was clouded. Do you still feel like you have any symptoms right now?
No, I feel fine. But earlier when I was playing pickleball, the last game, I kept getting the score wrong and I was like, at one point, I was talking in Spanish.
You're joking.
No,
No, you're not.
no.
You're serious.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Speaking Spanish. I hit my head and started speaking a new language.
Yeah,
That's like a thing. I've heard of people doing that.
yeah.
You know, the woman that lives with me here, you know her.
Yeah.
She
Talked to her when I got here.
she cracked her noggin on something, I don't know, at school.
Mhm.
And she goes over to one of the finer establishments, one of the notable hotels, hospitals in the region. And their assessment was, yeah, you really bumped your head hard. You might want to take it easy. Don't fall asleep tonight. All right, get out of here. Go drive. And she meets me at my old job. And we're in the parking lot. I'm like, damn, you got the little bandage on your head. That looks like it hurts. All right, let's get you home. We get home. Within 24 hours, her brain turned to mush. I'm sitting there. Well, she's sitting there in the kitchen talking to me. Nonsense. And girlfriend just goes, bleep, boom. I caught her.
Wow.
But I'm like, what the hell? I had no experience with the whole wonderful world of concussions. Obviously, you do. You're really enjoying it. She wasn't in a pickleball league, so that didn't come into play. But she was jacked for a while. I'm talking a solid month.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Freaking mashed potato brains.
Jeez, that's
yeah.
awful.
I don't know if it ever wore off between me and you. Don't say anything.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was my first-hand experience seeing it, because I don't think I've ever had a concussion. But when you hear about the guys playing football, well, the way it used to be before the pretend we care about the players thing,
Right. Back in the good old days.
the good old
CTE.
days. Thank you. God, when men were men and brains were mush. Yeah, they would get the concussion, and coach would say, "Cool, practice is Monday, and we need you for next week." And then he would play again. Rack up 2-3 concussions a season.
Yeah.
Let's do it all over again. How is that possible? Well, hell, you did pickleball.
I mean, I'm doing a podcast right now.
You're doing a podcast? Yeah,
Trying to be an inspiration to people
to all those
with concussions.
damaged brains.
You too can have a podcast.
And what's the worst that could happen to a quarterback? Okay, one, they could start speaking Spanish in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Two, they could forget the names of every player that they're on the field with. Maybe even the plays. But so what? Still could throw a ball.
Right.
Who knows if it's the right team? I threw it, didn't I, Coach? I'm here. I'm doing it.
Do your job. Do your job.
And quit complaining.
Exactly.
A little swollen brain never stopped me.
Yeah.
Come on. Damn, you're only 1 week out.
I had to have it on Thursday.
Days ago.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I had things to do.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You're only days removed from it.
Yeah.
Did you get the massive headache?
No.
Okay, well then that's a good sign.
I had a little headache yesterday.
Yeah.
But it could have been because I was dehydrated.
Okay.
I like to have comorbidities when I do things.
There you go. There you go.
But, we were talking about quarterbacks earlier and doing your job. I was on a plane recently, flying back home, and the flight attendant was doing their job, going through the safety features of the plane and everything. Like
Waste of time.
Right. I mean, come on. Yeah.
The plane's going down. Grab the seat cushion.
Yeah.
Just in case you're in the water.
Now to help you kiss your ass goodbye.
I know. My body's in 75 pieces. How's the cushion helping me? Well, you can float on it.
But anyway, so I'm in the emergency exit row. The guy next to me picks up and is following along
Oh,
with the safety pamphlet.
he's a by the book kind of guy.
Yeah. They go through. Then he stops and he asks the flight attendant, what exactly do we have to do over here with the door? She's like, well, it's all right there in the pamphlet. Which now I'm not sure to be concerned about the guy or the flight attendant just told him to read the pamphlet.
Listen, I'm not getting into all that emergency exit shit with you right now.
Yeah.
I am super busy. And the guy, what do you think he's just the good, diligent person, I'm going to be the savior, or he's going, I don't know how to get that freaking door open?
Well, then he says, well, on the other planes, there's all these things you have to do. This one looks pretty straightforward. But now, I'm concerned, is he going to try and open the door, mid-flight?
Some planes, the door just comes off, I think. I heard
Yeah.
about that recently.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
You got to pay extra for that.
Well, yeah. It's like a window seat or whatever, but this is a door seat, an open door seat.
Open door policy.
There you go.
And he is going on and on about how to open the door.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, he didn't try to open the door. And again, another spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Plane didn't crash.
Oh,
So,
well, it's good to know.
yeah.
Didn't need that flotation device.
No.
Why? That's interesting that he was that interested. Maybe he's like, I'm a safety guy. I do safety on the job. Guess what? I'm doing safety here on the plane. I need to know how to work this thing.
Could have been. Maybe he was an OSHA guy.
Maybe. Did he ask to do any practice runs? All right, stop the plane. Let me open the door real quick.
I was waiting for it.
I would have got nervous.
I was a little concerned. I was like, maybe I shouldn't take a nap during this flight.
Well, the last flight I was on, it was international, but they just showed the people that help you. They didn't even do it. They just said, watch the freaking TV.
Yeah.
I'm not getting all involved in showing you how to do things.
Yeah.
And, I was fine with that. They made it a little more entertaining on the TV. Although, you ever go on the flights when you got the guy that wanted to be an actor and failed miserably, so now he's a stew person on the plane, and he wants to do yucks and funny ha-has.
Yeah.
And they'll sing and do a little dance.
Mm-hmm.
I can get into that if they're good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just do me a favor and shut your face and just let me.
I actually got a voucher for an airline once for complaining about a guy like that.
No.
Yeah.
You complained about the guy wanted to be an actor.
Well, he was making fun of me. In front of the whole plane.
For real?
Yeah. I wanted to sue them.
Oh,
and,
God.
A lawyer was like, just take the $125.
I would have sued for $150, goddammit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You really had this experience. What did they say to make fun of you?
So something, I left something in the terminal area or something. They brought it down.
Oh, they had to bring it in?
And they were like, oh, we're looking for the short guy who left this.
Oh, okay. Short jokes.
Yeah.
So you're like, watch this, bitch.
Yeah.
Did you fight him?
I thought about it.
Yeah.
But then I don't know.
They think it's funny when you fight on planes. They crack up.
They do.
They just, look at him. Those silly guys. Look at him. All right, careful. You're hurting other people. They just find that funny.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah. So then I had to walk up in front of everyone and retrieve whatever it was that I forgot. And everyone had a good laugh at my expense.
So he's just being a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he thought he was funny.
Yeah. Guess who's got 125 now?
Yeah.
Boom. In your face. You failed actor.
Yeah. Good luck with your stewing.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of other useless things,
Bring it on.
we're in the holiday season.
It's the holiday season. Whoop-de-doo and flippity-fuck. I just never understood that song. The guy just sounds drunk to me every time he says that. You know the line? Whoop-de-doo. All right, continue with your story.
It's actually one of my favorite singers.
Yeah, 10,000 people sung it. Which singer?
Andy Williams.
The OG.
Yeah, the original.
All right.
Yeah.
He was drunk half the time anyway, singing
it. Wasn't.
Yeah. Him and, Dean Martin. Dean Martin was always hammered. Dean was hammered.
So anyway.
Yeah.
Other useless things. Holiday season. I very rarely ever watch the local news because there's no need to. People got murdered. There's going to be more murders
You're
tomorrow.
talking Baltimore news, so we got to put preference. And may I say, this is how I begin before the news goes on, because I do watch local news. The TV will be off, and I say the same thing almost every day. I'm just going to turn the news on real quick to see if the world is ending. And just one of these days, they're going to be like, guess what?
Yep.
It's over. World's ending. But I would be one of the first to know. Anyway,
continue. The news. But I think we've talked before, weather people. I think there's no need for them anymore.
It's a total BS job. But how the weather people, it's really weather hotties is what they have now.
This one wasn't a hottie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
And there was a guy. So, I mean, maybe for some.
Maybe. Whatever you're into. Whatever you like.
Yeah. So anyway, the weather person it's the day before Thanksgiving, is giving the weather for the past 5 Thanksgivings.
Oh, that's helpful.
Who cares? What does this have to do with anything in the future?
But you know what? Their accuracy is really dead on for the previous year's weather.
Yeah. And then they say 100 years ago in Baltimore, it snowed on Thanksgiving.
Oh, would you look at that?
Who gives a fuck?
Look at this. It rained 17 years and 2 days ago. Look at that. And it's raining today. It's almost like the same day. Woo!
I don't care if it snows tomorrow. Why are you even wasting your time telling me this?
It's a fun fact. Don't you think? And because then somebody's going to repeat it. Did you know 100 years ago today, it snowed just like it's snowing right now?
You know what? When people say that to me, you know what I tell them?
What?
I say, thank you very much. I'm going to put that on my list of shit I don't care about.
I'm going to file it in my who gives a shit folder. Yeah, that is definitely useless information, but they make it fun, don't they?
I find it frustrating.
1842. It was a Tuesday, and the weather was the same temperature and 2 inches of snowfall, just like today. Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what tomorrow's weather is? We're not real good at that.
Yeah.
But hey, the past weather, dead on. Dead nuts on.
Fantastic. I mean, why stop there? Why not go into past lottery numbers?
If you could only play, God. Yeah. Are you a lottery guy? Do you play?
No.
I like the ones that say 132 million. No, I'm not. No, I'm not buying a freaking ticket. Why not? I don't play until it gets 500 million. Oh, okay. Let me walk through that. So
pretentious.
The 132 mil, not quite enough. 500 mil, I'm in the game now.
Throw $20 at it. I mean, I do that.
You're that guy. But your odds go to shit when it goes up like that.
Do your odds change?
Run the numbers, yeah, because more people get in the party. Mm. The ticket sales go stupid crazy. You hit that certain landmark, whatever, half. What am I trying to say? $500 million.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, ooh.
$500 million with 2 L's.
Yes. You pointed that out with 2 L's and 1 B. Single S at the end.
Yeah.
There's an O somewhere. Anyway.
Yeah. Not bullions. Billions.
Bullion. Half bullion. Yeah, they hit that landmark number and everybody, goes, oh, I'm in now. Now it's time to play because now we got real money.
Yeah.
What the hell am I going to do with 132 million? That's just stupid.
Yeah. It's not even worth getting out of bed for.
No. 500 mil?
I'm not risking $5 for 130 million.
The numbers don't add up.
No.
They don't add up. But then you see when they hit that $500 million mark, then all of a sudden, a few days later, it's up to 600. Oh, my 700. Did it ever hit $1 billion? It never hit.
It's hit $1 billion, I think. It definitely has once. I don't know if it has twice.
Powerball or one of those.
Mega friggin'
powers.
Mega Millions, Powerball.
Whatever, those things.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mega balls.
But you watch the shows about the lottery winners, and then it's all broke. It all ends the same.
Yep.
It always is the same. People get stupid.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you buy? That freaking robot?
Maybe.
You want a robot. You want a humanoid.
Yeah. But I mean, you're going to the store. You got to cash in your ticket. Maybe you get thirsty. You buy a bottle of water.
Oh, yeah. And not worry about it. You're just throwing money out there and you're going, I'm giving you $5. You can keep the change.
Well, it's $1 or it's 99 cents. Keep the penny.
Keep it. Hey, that's on me. You do whatever you want with that, bud.
Yeah.
Hey, between me and you, I got that 500 mil, but
yeah.
You need another buck? I'll give you another buck. I'm feeling extra generous today. Well, if y'all win the lottery, give us a call here at speaktosot@gmail.com. We'll answer your phone calls. That doesn't work, does it?
We can.
Email us. Hey, by the way, if you do listen to us, you sons of bitches, would you give us 5 stars on one of those freaking things like the Spotify's?
Yeah. Or Apples.
Or the Apples.
Yeah.
Whatever. Get to it. Go play the lottery. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
This week's Podisode is brought to you by Mega Balls. Mega Balls is Dave's new international lottery game made exclusively for viewers of Speaking of Things. To enter this week's lottery, simply provide us with your credit card number, expiration date, that silly little code on the back, and we'll take it from there. Bank account numbers, don't forget the routing number, are accepted as well. Once we access the money in your account, a lifetime subscription to this lottery will be yours to enjoy and make your friends insanely jealous. Each Mega Ball winner could also win an exclusive getaway package hosted by Dave and his slightly swollen post-concussion brain. Winners will join him in the exit aisle on flights around the world, where he will be your host to the most sought-after musical events on the planet. Name tags will be provided since his ability to remember your name, or his for that matter, is very limited. An interpreter will accompany you in the event that he starts speaking in foreign tongues. And for the adventurous winner, Feel free to take part in an excursion where you can bedazzle Dave in a hot tub full of soaking wet weed. Email the guys at speak2sot@gmail.com and they will sign you up today. While they wait to empty your bank accounts, remember to keep speaking of things.